is a very tough throw.
But we've seen Patrick Mahomes make that throw on Sundays, sometimes Mondays. So, and maybe this week on a Thursday and a Sunday.
Yeah, they got a big Thursday night football coming up. Maybe to decide the division. Hill with a spin, and now we're going to have a 3rd and short, and Skimbo will use his second timeout. So he has 1 left in his pocket here on a 3rd and 2 from the 28. So you'd think the 3 points is in the bag. What's your thinking now?
Yeah, see, if I'm in this spot, I'm calling something quick, short. Either it's double drags going across, or I may even run the ball. But again, my strategy is a lot different than these guys.
That's true. Wide open as X. I mean, wide open to the 18, and he'll use his final timeout here.
Little man's willing to give him the drag underneath. He's taken away every deep route, so he wants to hold him to 3, and he was willing to give him everything underneath, and now he's in the spot where he has to hold the 3 now. He's committed to it.
14-14, tie ball game here with 28 seconds before the half. Skimbo.
Touchdown.
Looking to the end zone and
dropped it.
Had him open. Problem saw it, but Conley couldn't corral it.
He's been there all game. He's tried to hit him again with it. Little man was fortunate that Conley dropped that ball.
So 2nd and 10 now. The most important thing is 24 seconds and no timeouts. Can't take a sack. Goes up top to him again, and that's too easy.
Yeah, he tried to bait him, and then he just took himself out the play. Skimbo was watching the user the whole time. Easy throw for Skimbo, and it's a touchdown lead. 19 seconds left in the half.
And the huge thing about that, as you alluded to, problem is he's going to get the ball to start the half. So this 19 seconds, Little man is hoping just to get something, anything, get blessed here in this final 19.
Yeah, he can also get in trouble too. If he's trying to force something, and he can end up hurting himself even more and find himself down 2 scores if he's not careful.
Thomas gets to the 29, 14 seconds to go, 3 timeouts. Coming up on just 10 minutes to play in the final. Skimbo's looking for his 3rd belt. And Little man looking for his 1st. Everybody's got to get their 1st somewhere. Why not it be tonight?
And against Skimbo.
Mahomes off his back foot.
Went for the post. He had the short route underneath. He's obviously trying to get in the field goal range. So tried to throw it down the field. Took a split second too long. Was hit, and the ball was in the dirt.
Yeah, you're looking for any glimmer of hope here at the end of the first half. Want to go into the intermission on a little bit of a positive.
Mahomes gets away, can't do it, and that is probably going to be it. He's not going to use his final timeout. We got some highlights coming up of the touchdowns that you guys missed. And we'll say goodbye to Eric Problem, right? Thanks for joining us. Good luck the rest of the way. And
good seeing you.
Thank you.
Say hello to B and hug EJ when you get home. I appreciate you for being here, bud.
All right, thank you guys. You guys have a great game.
Thank you.
That's the best to ever do it. And maybe we'll be taking my job at some point. Here's the touchdowns that you missed. And we got a 21-14. And so we'll blame most of that on Adam Rank for the stuff that you missed, but I'll take a little bit. I'll take.
No, that was
I'll
me.
take 2 or 3%.
No, that's fair to say it was me.
And so we got a 21-14 final to start the second half. We are in the championship, in the final of the Madden 19 Classic. And another fine to Conley. So Skimbo scores at the end of the half. Now he's got the ball, and just everything working right now, Adam, for Skimbo.
Yeah, we're looking at Connolly as the tournament MVP. Skimbo using him to great success, obviously, with Tyreek Hill. But, you know, it was the one thing. It was the defense that Little Man was using to get to this point. He needs a huge stop right here.
So 1st and 10 to Mahomes. Hill will get down to the 30.
Started in motion once again, and then just waltzing by himself down the sideline, wide open.
I know you guys at home missed a few big scores here, but it's going to come all down to the second half. So buckle up, get ready. 7-point ball game. Skimbo trying to make it 2 scores in field goal range right now. Old man has not had an answer to the Skimbo bunch, and he throws it up in the end zone. Trying to hope Conley will come down to it. That's a confident throw right there from Skimbo.
Well, he's had great success with it in this game. If he's not throwing to Tyreek Hill down the sideline, he's been finding Conley middle pretty much all game, targeting him an awful lot in this game, in this contest.
2nd and 10. Skim looking to add to the 7-point lead. Rolls out, throws it.
Oh, big pick!
Berry, huge.
Big pick right there. If you're a little man, that's exactly what you were looking for. Any sort of break, try to get back into this. You know, Skimbo was driving, was pretty close. If he wasn't already in field goal range, he was pretty close. And now, if you're a little man, you got to feel like you got a chip in the big game again. Let's get after it.
Boy, that was everything. That took points off the board. Couldn't get Eric Berry going on the return, and it was so nice. We got to take another look at it because this is absolutely huge. Skimbo had not missed really many big throws, and that's a click on, Adam. That replay brought you by Snickers, and that was gigantic for a little man.
Yeah, exactly what he needed to get back into this game.
Bunch to the right. Solo to the left is Hill, and he'll run the football. And Williams lunging toward the marker, but yeah, they will give him the first down.
No, he got that. Yeah, and that's what you needed. You know, it's one thing to make that play. It's now time to start putting it together, and oftentimes we see this in many situations, whether here on Madden or if you're watching on Sundays, is getting that first down after that big turnover can be tough, can be difficult. And once you get that,
Conley in the open field on his horse. Touchdown, oh man. Penning the extra point, we might be tied in Vegas.
Could be tied, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, is when you have that huge turnover, sometimes getting that first down is what it takes to get that momentum going. He got the first down, and on the immediate next play, hits the deep strike to Conley, although it was more of a medium strike that he took to the house, but monstrous play for little man.
So we're all knotted up at 21. You might have missed a few big plays. You didn't miss that one.
That was the biggest. Now Skimbo, you know, obviously a veteran in this industry, not going to be, you know, he's not going to hold his head or anything like that. He's not going to worry about the previous
a 10-point swing, though. I mean, you're down there. You got a chance at a field goal. You
it
throw
was
a pick, and then Lil Man
that
ends up getting the points.
Listen, I didn't say it was ideal. It would certainly rattle me. We're talking about Skimbo here. Here we go. We got
He's been
Tyreek
in this game
Hill
a few times. This is his 4th time in a final. He's 2-2. And the fumble. The ball
was
is
he out of bounds? Was he out of bounds, though? His feet look like they were out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to.
That's Skim's ball because he recovered it while standing out of bounds. You can't do that. Once you go out of bounds here, you can sort of see it on the replay.
He's got to reestablish himself back into the field of play before he can pick that up or even touch the ball. Unfortunate break there. It just did not go his way.
So 1st and 10 now at midfield. Mahomes, quick throw to Sammy, who gets put in the spin cycle to the 38-yard line. So he turned it over, almost had a fumble.
Yep. If you're a little man, you can't think about that. Don't dwell on that, what could have been. Obviously, you wanted to pick that one up. That could have been a game changer right there. But you know what? You got to go out there and make another stop. You've got the momentum on your side. Don't let Skimbo creep back here in this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 38 in the gun. There's Mahomes. A little drag there to Tyreek Hill, almost squeaked away. But they'll mark him just shy of the first down. So 2nd and inches upcoming here for Skim.
Yeah, basically a free play when it's 2nd and inches like that. Giving them more opportunity.
Mahomes, boy, big cut block there on the outside that gave him time. And Hill will get tackled on the shield there at the 24.
Yep, making great use of Tyreek Hill coming across the field. Right now, you got to be, while you're always looking at Tyreek Hill and watch if he goes into motion here. But that's going to be the end of the half.
End of the half. That's the
end of the quarter.
Put
that's
your
what I
fours
meant.
up.
That's what I meant.
Now, these guys have a history against each other, Rank. It was back in the Madden 17 championship in the round of 16, where Skim beat Lil Man by 8, and that's when Skim won his first belt and $100 grand. So these guys go back a ways, been playing for a while, but that was probably the biggest game they played thus far until now. Skim in field goal range. Remember, he turned it over last time down here and throws open Conley
there he is.
For a dippity dot. That's a hot one. Touchdown, Skim.
It's becoming such a regular occurrence with Conley. I don't even know how many that is for him today or in this game. But yeah, buying some time.
We've seen Skim use Conley more than anybody.
Absolutely.
And maybe that's just what Lil Man is giving him, trying to cover up Hill. And
well, he was covered, you know, but Patrick Mahomes is what we see all the time from him. You know what? You give him time to extend those plays. Those receivers are just way too talented. You can't cover them forever, and eventually they're going to find their way open, which is exactly what Conley did.
If there's anything that you can besmirch about Patrick Mahomes, is an 81 deep accuracy, but boy, you put that throw power with it, and it's the same thing when you see a legend of Michael Vick. I mean, the throw power, and this goes for traditional football too.
Of course.
The ability to have that cannon arm eliminates a lot of the mistakes that can happen when you're really hurling out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, you know what? Little man's got to pick himself back up one more time, but we've seen him fight back more than once, and again, with a nice little inside run right there. He bounces it a little bit to the outside and picks up a nice little gain here.
Of course, Skim looking to add to his all-time most winningest in the modern era when I'm talking about career earnings, with Lil Man actually doubling his career earnings this weekend in Vegas. So it's been a huge weekend for Lil Man, and now he's got to answer. Down by 7 on a 2nd and 5, and we're just 45 seconds in here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, isn't that what Vegas is all about, though? Coming out here, doubling your earnings.
Usually when I'm doubling down, it's on a hamburger.
There you go. Once again, dumping that ball off in the flat to Travis Kelce, hoping that he can make a play, trucking somebody, but of course dropped, making this a 3rd and 2, but completely manageable.
3rd and short from the 41. Here in the fourth quarter, under 4 to play now. Lil Man looking, and Sammy dropped it.
Thought he had him open a little bit sooner if he would have been able to get him the ball, but held it just a little bit. But you know what? Got to go for it here on 4th down.
4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive, trying to keep his hopes for a belt alive. Very quiet in the arena right now. Quick throw, Kelce.
Looks like he
holds
got
on, and it will be a 1st down.
Yeah, when you need those 2 yards, there's probably no better person to go to than Travis Kelce, one of the best in the game.
We've seen him drop a few in the flats, but this time hangs on. And that'll move the chains. New set of downs. Here, a pin drop in here in Vegas. I mean,
it got awfully quiet in here.
It is mom spaghetti time a little bit. It has to be. A bunch to the right. And he'll hand off to Williams, who gets a block from Kelce. Try to cut it back. Maybe could continue outside. Nevertheless, he's down at midfield with 4 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Yeah, it did look like he had the cutback there, but unfortunately just got caught up because he was on the cusp of a big gainer there.
Seen some long pass plays. Haven't seen a long runs in the tournament. It's tough to have that breakaway speed.
There it is.
And there's Williams again.
Hey, I like the patience right here, you know, and we talked about it when Problem was up here. that at the end of the first half, he might not have done a great job of bleeding away the clock as much as he would have liked to, handed the ball over to Skimbo for one last chance. But here, it looks like this could be a final opportunity to drive down for a score, and you know what? You don't want to give the ball back to Skimbo at all.
You can see the body language on the left side for Lil Man down in the left-hand corner. Just thinking it through, because he started this drive with 4 minutes and change. And somewhere along the drive, he's decided this is the final drive of regulation. Either I'm going to come down here and tie it, or maybe go for 2 and win it, or I'm going to come up short, and there is a pass to Conley that's hauled in at the 23. That's a hot one, too.
Yeah, he's like, I can use Conley. I'll throw him the ball. Yeah, what a valuable receiver this guy has been for the Chiefs, both here in this tournament and, of course, on the field at Arrowhead Stadium, the actual Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Boy, this game is
played his college. Oh, sorry.
You're kind of ticking along here. Next thing we know, we got 90 seconds left in this game, Adam.
Yeah, this is methodical. And as you were saying a moment ago, this is what he's decided. This is it. This is going to be game time right here.
Still has 3 timeouts. Want to give a big shout out to Young Kiv, Boogs, T. Davis, Problem for joining us up here in the booth. I know User and Groshi did a fabulous job. Appreciate them inviting us into their house here in Vegas this weekend. Crew has been fantastic. I know we've had some bumps in the road, but you couldn't ask for more. We got a 1-possession game with a minute to go here in the Classic.
This is what you want.
Mahomes throws it up, and it's going to be picked off by Skimbo. It's Eric Berry, and he's going to run it out. And he's going to make a man miss.
Oh, wow. He might have forced one right there.
He hangs his head. He still has those 3 timeouts, but we are coming up to the final 47 seconds. He can't give up a first down here.
Nothing at all. He's got to lock it down right here. Oh, right back there, right in the backfield.
You're going to have a timeout here. 44 ticks to go.
Almost grabbed that handoff himself. Yeah, you can see him shaking his head a little bit. He's still thinking about that, but you know what? You got 2 downs right here. You gotta stop him. Can't be thinking about that.
Mahomes will hand it off to Williams, and he will get the first down and might have secured the belt. He's looking for his 3rd belt to add to that resume. He won it last year, and this is going to be over.
One more accessory.
This is going to be in the books
for Michael Skimbo.
Do you see the handshake there, Adam?
Couple of great competitors right there. You know, and this is exactly what we wanted out of one of these championship matches. 2 guys going back and forth. Came down to the wire. Skimbo, once again, though, cool as a cucumber. Getting it done.
His friends and family actually brought his girl out here to Vegas. Somebody was saying earlier that might have been a curse. Maybe that's the lucky charm.
No, that was it. That was
able to get
a
that
savvy
3rd
move.
belt. He is your champion. We'll have the award ceremony coming up here soon. But Michael Skimbo, we saw several games from him moving through this week, and he was just getting it done on both sides of the ball. We saw high-scoring games and him not giving up a lot. You can see his road, beating Master Gamer, beat Lil Man, who came up just short. Quite a run to get into the final. Both those guys are going to at least guarantee their seat in the Madden Bowl at the end of the year. But $25,000 going to Michael Skimbo. Lil Man will walk away with 15, and Master Gamer and Blocky will take home $10,000 apiece. You can see those 1,000 MCS points is huge, especially for Michael Skimbo, who he's out of the club championship, lost up in New England. Lil Man's going to have 800. He's still going to have the ability to battle through the Rams Club Championship, I believe. He's in the Final 4 of the Rams, so he's still got some to play, and I think he can build on this momentum here. I mean, he was 1 possession away. I mean, you got the champ. You're just down by 7 to the champ. You're on the drive, and you try to go for the end zone, and you come up just short. Take a look at these highlights presented by Snickers, Adam.
Yeah, here we go. Skimbo finding who else? Mike Conley goes up by a score right there. And, of course, little man comes down. As we've seen from him a lot, Damian Williams up the middle for the touchdown right there.
So nice, you got to see it twice
Hey,
as the
man,
Red Sea parted.
Listen,
that was a huge touchdown right there by Lil Man. But how about Conley?
Yeah, he had missed them the play before, but came right back to what looked like the same play and find Mike Conley open. But, of course, with an opportunity to seemingly, he was not going to put that away in the third quarter, but that allowed little man to get back into this game, and he did right here. He finds Conley himself, makes Eric Berry miss as he takes it all the way to the house, and we were knotted up.
I thought it was Mom's spaghetti time at 21-21, but Skimbo throwing it outside the hill, and oh boy, that was a huge moment.
Yeah,
that could have turned the game right there.
That is one he's definitely going to be thinking about on the way back home. And Skimbo buying some time.
Triple coverage.
There were 3 guys in the area.
In the vicinity, but it's a touchdown, and here's the play that sealed it.
Yep.
Well, Eric Berry, who, by the way, is one of Skimbo's buds. They actually hang out. They keep in touch.
Totally.
Skimbo's actually thought it several times playing for the Chiefs in their club championship, although he's a huge Patriots fan, which he keeps his loyalty to New England. But because of Eric Berry and what Eric Berry has meant to him, he's going to be able to text him and say, hey, thanks. You came up huge for me. We've had a great
apropos, yeah.
We've had a great time here. We talked about all the our great sponsors and Snickers, Bose, and New Era, all the folks that put this together. I've had a blast. What's your final thought?
Oh, this has been an amazing experience for me. You know, to be able to be right here calling the action as somebody who's been a huge fan of the Madden franchise ever since its inception, and have been following it, and I'm following and getting to know over the last couple of years these great competitors. The clinics that they go out and they put on there, you know, it's so impressive to watch, and to come out here to what I think is one of the greatest cities in the world, and to see somebody like Michael Skimbo get his 3rd belt, I think it was a wonderful weekend.
You couldn't write a better script. We saw some Cinderellas. We saw the champ. And speaking of the champion, let's go down to Rico Williams for the award ceremony.
Thanks, Scott. And I'm here with our first 3-time belt winner, Michael Skimbo. Skimbo, that last drive, it looked like little man was putting something together. Were you a little nervous?
He told me after the game what he was going to do, and I figured that he was going to milk the clock and go for 2. And, you know, I saved an adjustment. My defense is simple, but I saved an adjustment for him at the end, and he threw a pick, so it went well.
Now, when you have 3 belts, you've done something that nobody else in Madden history has ever done. Have you had a second to let that moment sink in yet?
No, that's what I say. These runs are crazy. They really are, because you know how I get. It's one game at a time, and I don't even know it hits you, honestly, till a week. I mean, you know, we'll go out tonight, you know, and all that stuff. But, you know, it really is crazy. When your mindset is one game at a time, you don't realize it until it actually happens.
Well, maybe we'll realize it. It'll seem a little bit more real now.
Michael Skimbo, this is the 3rd time I've been up here with you on the stage giving you a belt. And every time I'm more and more impressed, not only with your talent, but your character. You're a great dude and a great champion. You already have a legacy career on your hands, and you set another milestone today. You were the first ever defending Madden champion in the MCS era. Congratulations, and I'll see you at the Madden Bowl. Here you go, champ.